Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome, Midlifers. We're your hosts, Fonz.
And Mid.
And this is your weekly podcast where it's not self-help, but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of laughter, nostalgia, and a deep dive into the past.
Welcome, Midlifers, to this week's show. We're starting off with Where Are They Now? I have a 90 star. Actually, I can't remember who you've got this week. What's your category?
Shania Twain. Let's go, girls.
All right. Please ignore that one. And Don't Be a Dick, Real Estate Edition.
So let's dive in.
Yeah. But first, let's chat. Fonz, I had a really lovely moment I had to share.
Please.
I love the movie Mamma Mia, with Meryl Streep and Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried? I think that's her name.
Seyfried.
Yeah, Seyfried, yeah. And I remember watching it with my eldest, who's now 15, when she was a kid, but she doesn't remember it. So she's been asking me about it for a while. And then on Sunday, we're like, yes, let's watch Mamma Mia together. So it's a Sunday afternoon. It's raining outside. We're on the couch. My husband is out, so the boys were out. So it's fantastic. So watching this movie, and there's this one scene in particular I've always remembered and I've loved it. And it's where Amanda Seyfried's character is getting married and she asks Meryl Streep, her mum, to help her get ready. Meryl Streep starts singing from ABBA, and it's slipping through my fingers. Da, da, da. I'm not sure the words, but basically how, the childhood and everything is gone as she's watching her daughter. And her daughter, with their long blonde hair, is similar to my daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm bawling there, right? So I'm on the couch crying, and I said to my my darling daughter, I sort of got her and hugged her. I go, this is how I feel about you. I go, you're, this young woman, and I'm crying, and I'm sort of start laughing about how much I'm crying. So it sort of sounds like I'm sobbing. And then look at my daughter, and she's crying too. And it's just like, we're just watching this, and it was just so beautiful. And I said to her, and she goes, you still got my, your youngest. Okay, it's not the same.
Yeah.
I go, you're 5 years old 2 seconds ago. And I feel like definitely once they start school, the time goes by quickly.
Yeah.
But even more so, like she's in year 9. She's going to get a job this year. And, it's everything about parenting. It's so bittersweet. And I told her, like, every milestone that you reach, I'm so happy for you. But at the same time, a little bit of my heart breaks. And it was just such a special moment. And I love that she got it as well. And then I made a joke about it because in it, and I always said the part about this scene that always got me was the fact that, hang on, you're supposed to be getting ready, and here you are, frolicking about, painting each other's toenails. Like, get ready.
Well, what I found weird in that scene, wasn't it? Didn't Meryl Streep shave her legs? Like, shave her daughter's legs?
So her daughter shaved her legs and was a bit bleeding, so Meryl Streep got a Band-Aid and,
It's stuck in my memory, that one.
All I noticed was that she was painting her daughter's toenails blue. So I said, on your wedding morning, I'll paint your toenails blue if you like. She said it to me. She goes, you can paint my toenails in the morning. I said, it's a deal. But then, like, when Meryl Streep had she reunited with her band members singing an ABBA song, I go, do you want me to do this at your wedding? She's like, no.
Oh, come on. Me and you get together on stage.
Wouldn't that be great? I go, can it be a wedding present? She's like, please no. I go, all right.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Oh, it was so nice. Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Maybe part of your crying was a bit of grief
Yeah.
for a chapter ending because your daughter is at that stage where everything you've taught her is in her pocket.
Yeah.
And now she's kind of going out on her own.
She
and you're
is.
just hoping that she has learned enough and listened enough and makes the right choices.
Letting the bird free and off to fly away.
Yes. Slipping through my fingers.
It'd be good if I learned the words. I thought on the way here, I'm like, okay, I'm going to listen to this song to learn the words, but I didn't. Anyway.
I went to the shops this weekend, and for the first time in my life, I'm being dramatic.
Mhm.
For the first time since having kids, I stopped outside a window of a shop and I was mesmerized by an outfit that I saw in the window. I'm like, I want it. I haven't felt that way. I feel like something in me is coming alive where, I don't know if it's like my daughter going to school is coming, like, oh, let's go.
I think it is.
And I'm feeling myself again. I saw this dress, go, I want it. And I went in, but they didn't have my size. Like, And I thought, I don't know if you did this in the 80s or the 90s. I remember I did this in the 80s because I was little and I wanted this pair of jeans, but they didn't have my size. My parents like, we can buy it, and if you want, you can lose weight to fit into it. And I'm like, do I buy it in the hopes of losing weight to fit into it? It's going to go with a plethora of other clothes I have in my
I know.
closet. But it's the most gorgeous, sensational outfit. It had puffy sleeves. It had this skirt with all the cameo brooches all over it. It was gorgeous.
It sounds very you.
It's very me.
Yeah.
And I'm tempted to buy it. But then do I just want to buy it to hang it? Maybe give it to my daughter one day. Who knows?
Buy it for yourself. It is tricky
Oh.
because I've got a few pairs of jeans that, I bought as I was on my way up.
Yes.
And I haven't come down yet, but I haven't given them away.
No.
Because it is realistic. It's not as if I'm hanging on to a size 8. It's a size 12. So it's okay.
And this dress is a size 14.
Okay. So it can be done.
It's not unrealistic.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my chat I needed to have to get out of my system, Mez.
Well, it's good. It's like your
It's like Frankenstein when the electrodes go into his brain. I'm I'm alive.
I was thinking more like a flower that's under the snow and the snow's defrosting and out comes this wonderful bloom. Like you've just been hibernating, you know?
I'm more Frankenstein.
Okay.
I got wrinkles. I got veins. I got bolts and nuts in my head. It's alive. Where are they now? Where are they now? Where are they now? Where are they now?
Where are they? I can tell you.
Please, who do you have, Miss?
I have Mr. Andrew Shue.
Oh.
Billy from Melrose Place, because when we did Andrew Keegan, I called him Billy on the show, but his name's Andrew Shue, so both Andrews. Realised that they look like could be cousins or brothers. So I thought, hang on, Andrew Shue is big in Melrose Place. Where's he gone?
Where is he?
Do you want me to start with Andrew Shue?
I would love to hear about Andrew Shue.
Okay. Well, first, let's get into a bit. Who is Mr. Andrew Shue? He's got the sister, Elizabeth Shue.
Oh.
Yes. Who was huge in the 80s in Karate Kid, Cocktail, and Adventures in Babysitting / Night on the Town. They changed the title here in Oz. I don't know why.
I thought they changed it in America.
No, I thought they changed it here because I remember it as Adventures in Babysitting.
Yes. No, Night on the Town.
Oh. One or the other. Anyway, I remember both titles. But because I watched Melrose Place, I was a big fan of it. And I remember hearing that he was into soccer. So he was actually a soccer player in college, an all-American soccer player.
Hang on. In Karate Kid, didn't Elizabeth Shue do a few tricks with her soccer ball?
I'll come back to that.
Oh, my God.
There must have been a soccer family. Yes. But yeah, he actually also played in Zimbabwe. He was in the Zimbabwe Premier League. He was the only white player on the team.
Wow.
Yeah, and he actually won awards or what have you. But it seems like the Melrose Place casting came a few years after his college.
Okay.
So obviously the soccer career didn't work out. So he was cast as Billy Campbell opposite Courtney Thorne-Smith, who played Alison. And they actually dated for a while. And he was on the show for 6 years, right? But while still in Melrose Place, he actually did play soccer. So during Melrose Place, did play soccer for LA Galaxy, which is the team that David Beckham ended up buying.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know how he did both. Anyway.
Multitasker.
Yes, he was a multitasker. So it's on Melrose Place 92 to 98. So in the middle of that, he started his entrepreneurship. So him and his mate, that he's known for ages, co-founded DoSomething.org to encourage young people to become active citizens while also making community involvement fun. So that's really cool.
It's not a cult, is it?
No, it's not a cult.
Okay.
In 1997, he had a small role in the movie The Rainmaker, like it's a small role. And that was pretty much it for the acting. So Melrose Place was it.
Yeah.
He must have...
God, he had gorgeous curls. I loved his curls.
He did, but I actually remember mimicking him. He used to go, Alison, like to my mum. Because he's a bit wooden. His acting wasn't the best. But he talked about Elizabeth Shue's soccer, because they must have been a soccer family, because in 2007, Andrew Shue co-wrote, produced and acted in a movie called Gracie, which Elizabeth Shue was part of, and it was about soccer in the 70s, women's soccer in the 70s. So, and what the challenges and stuff were like. So I think, yes, they were a soccer family.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. But that was about it for the acting, pretty much. In 2006, that same friend that he started the organisation with launched Cafe Mum. Okay. This is described as MySpace for mums. This is circa 2006.
Fantastic.
Yes. So he thought of it when he became a dad and saw how his wife counted on other mums for support and to reach out to things. Just a few years after it launched, it started receiving 8 million unique visits a month.
8 million.
Yes.
Kind of like our numbers, isn't it?
Yes. That's exactly like our numbers. In 2010 is valued at over 100 million. But this is in the MySpace days. And then it sort of slowly petered out. So I think it ended up selling. So he's an entrepreneur, is into the fundraising and organize, that sort of side of things. So acting's done and dusted.
He sounds like him and Elizabeth came from a very positive background.
Yeah.
And they said, to put their kids into acting and for him to go into Melrose Place and her into movies.
Yeah.
And both soccer.
Yeah.
As well.
And nothing bad about him. He seems like a cool guy. He's still into soccer. He's got 3 kids and he's living a private life. And still going on with the organisation.
Well
with
done,
great
Andrew.
initiatives. So I like that. Andrew. Yeah, not Billy.
Not Billy. I was
Sean.
Billy. Well, I'm going to now talk about Shania Twain. Twainy, where are you now? Did you know she was Canadian?
No.
I always thought she was American. She's a Canadian-born country music singer-songwriter.
Let's go, girls.
Well, her original name is Eileen. Come on, Eileen. I'll stop singing. She has won so many awards and has received so many nominations in country music, known for her songs like Let's Go, Girls and Putting Down Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
What did I ever do to her? But I'm here for it. And what was the other song? Still the one I want to do.
Big wedding song of the time.
Yeah, but then although she's this amazing singer-songwriter, she comes through with resilience through a time of adversity. I'm going to tell you about when fate took a turn. When a story about one person's trash becomes another person's treasure and vice versa. So Shania married a man named Robert Mutt Lang. He's a huge music producer. He produced AC/DC's Back in Black and Highway to Hell, Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard, and Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams, amongst a whole plethora of songs. He also produced her Let's Go Girls song, another one I can't remember because my brain's a bit stuffed. But they were married for 15 years.
Oh, okay.
During this time of 15 years, they went to Switzerland and she met a lady. Her name is Marie Anne, and she asked Marie Anne to be her assistant. And they become very close friends, very close. Anyway, Shania went to Marie for advice. She's like, I said, Marie, don't you think my husband is acting strange? And Marie replied, no, I don't see anything strange. Marie's husband, Frederick, who is an executive at Nestle, discovered that Mutt and Marie were having an affair as he found strange receipts, phone bills, and lingerie set in her suitcase.
Oh, wow.
He's never seen her wear that lingerie before. Shania called Marie to confront her, and Marie denied the affair, then changed her number so Shania could no longer contact her.
Wow. If that isn't a guilty sign, I don't know what is.
Oh. Shania was in so much grief that she thought she could never sing again. Poor Shania. And so Frederick and Shania took comfort in each other. They became very good friends. They held each other up through a very difficult time. Then Fred started to make some advances to Shania. She initially rejected it, but their love meant couldn't be controlled. Shania and Frederick got married and are still married, residing in Switzerland.
Wow.
Mutt and Marie are still together, leading a secluded life in Switzerland. Oh, truly is the land of being neutral. So Shania and Mutt still co-parent their son, Asia. And what does Shania say about her former friend, Marie Anne? She will never, ever, ever see her again. I don't want to invite that trigger in my life. She's not my future. She's my past.
Ah, I like that.
Whoa, what a crossing of relationships.
I know. Swapsies.
Indeed. So this year, is Shania's year, 2026. She's releasing her 7th studio album, Little Miss Twain, in July. She's opening for Harry Styles at his Wembley Stadium gigs throughout June. She hosted the Academy of Country Music Awards in Las Vegas, where People magazine had the headline, Shania Twain debuts Sexy Bangs to host the ACM Awards.
Sexy Bangs?
Sexy Bangs, a fringe. She's rocking a fringe.
Okay.
And that is where Shania is now.
In Switzerland. With her bangs.
With her bangs, her sexy bangs.
Sexy bangs. Oh, it's good that they're still together because first I was thinking, is this a rebound thing? Because, they're both obviously devastated.
Both rebounded.
Yeah, but the fact that both parties are still together.
Yeah, both parties I don't know how to put it, Nez. It's really bamboozled me when I heard this. And I'm like, well, the middies need to know. Has this ever happened to you? If so, leave us.
Please leave us a voice note. We want to know it all. So you look like a dick to me, so everybody just listen to me. This is how not to be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Real estate edition.
Ooh, so this is for the buyers, for the sellers, for the renters, for the landlords.
All of it. And I'll just say outright, generally, I have never been a fan of real estate agents. To me, they're in the same scope as the car salesman.
Ooh, they're a bit smarmy.
Yeah, they're smarmy. That's a great word.
And smug.
Yes, there is a smugness about it. So, but I know that this is generalizing because I know one of your real estate agents that I've worked with for my grandma's house, Larry Lee.
He
lovely.
Is sensational.
So there are some that aren't smarmy.
I've invited Larry Lee for dinner. Oh. He's the best. If you are in Melbourne, go search Larry Lee. LARRYLI. He's worked with us for many years and I love him.
Yeah, I agree. He's lovely.
Yeah, and I don't take him as smarmy. He's just honest. He's a hard worker and an exception to today's rule.
Yeah, so he's not part of this Don't Be a Dick, but there are obviously agents that are. So my first don't be a dick is don't be smug. Like, don't, it's that whole look because they've got the car, they've got the suit, and it's like your shit don't stink, and it does, and it's like, you think you're better than me?
You better than me? You think that's what it's like? All right, De Niro.
I know.
There's some that are like that. Like, I remember one rocking up in his Mercedes and in a suit and...
It's just something that they put out.
There's what was it? There's a real estate agency last year had a campaign around our area and their photos of the real estate agent was in like Ralph Lauren and close-up shots, like Vogue photos. And then the competing agency had theirs in business suits and things saying we're more professional.
Oh, okay.
We're not as casual. So that was fun to observe.
Yes.
And do you know what's funny? I remember it was been about 10 years ago when the Australian real estate started putting photos of the real estate agent on the big boards.
I know the photos, but I don't remember when they started to do it.
I remember because I remember America and through the movies, they had their photos and their photos connected to the real estate, and that happened in Australia about, I'd say 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because before it was just a sign. It was just like the company name and the details. That's it. Now you've got a big smile and a Ralph Lauren jumper.
Well, actually, I think as Ryan and Tony on the podcast, they called out, there's some real estate agent where he's got a mullet. And I think that what they did, and people graffitied them, didn't they?
Yes,
and then people graffitied them on the billboard. And so they came to the billboard with graffiti on their face to match that billboard. I thought that's great. You just want to see professional, yes.
Yes.
But you want a bit of relatability and humility. Not smug. Smug, smarmy, no.
No. I mean, we don't want you to think you're better than us.
Yes.
We just want you to sell our house or sell a house to us with honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was a renter and I was looking for places to rent, I just got sick of seeing photos that were fake, and how, the photos, they zoom out somehow, use a fisheye lens to make it look bigger. Photoshop was big back then, putting in furniture. And then you go to the place and it doesn't match the photo.
Yeah. I'm not against putting furniture in there, like if the place is empty.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want it to be realistic. And it's probably similar to dating. You know what I mean? Like if you've got a dating profile and it looks like a certain way, and then you meet him in real life, it's like you.
But are you talking about me personally?
It's me. I'm disappointed.
It's me. Thanks, miss.
Sorry.
No, but see, we've sold a house. I sold my house, and we hired a furniture company because I took all my furniture out and I preferred a more neutral furniture, and they knew how to style a house.
Yeah.
They were styling this house. I'm like, why didn't I do that?
Oh, yeah,
that's a bit disappointing when you're about to sell your house.
I think that happens to everyone that gets a house styled. Because my brother did the same, and I walk in, and he's like, "Oh, it's very nice.
It looks big now. What am I doing? It looks beautiful."
I think that's perhaps we should just get our house styled.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, who's got money?
No one's got money.
But if you want to donate to them. Yeah, but I never forget as well when I was making the rounds, trying to look for a place to rent. This is a tenant that was sitting on the couch, and the couch was central in the room. So it was an apartment. So I had to walk around him. He was just there watching TV, eating his chips, and I was walking around him. I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm like, he mustn't be happy that his contract's over.
You just reminded me, I went to a place as well when we were looking to buy, and it was just a messy house, and the tenant was just there in the kitchen, gone about his day, and it's kind of like,
hey.
Hello.
But then on the shoe on the other foot, I rented out my place and we did routine inspections every 6 months, and it was one inspection. The real estate agent and I were chatting, and a cockroach ran in front of us across the bench, and we both ran out the house screaming. And so even with these regular inspections, when it came time for the tenants to leave so I could sell this said house, there were holes in the wall. They broke furniture. They broke my fridge. They broke like a big vase I had in the backyard. Don't be a dick and just
don't
leave
wreck
it.
Yeah, don't wreck the property.
Yeah. Oh, and the hairspray. There was hairspray on the walls with bits of hair stuck on the wall. And I had to clean that.
Someone's hair.
Like anything like DNA-ish left at a place, I don't like cleaning that stuff.
Don't leave your DNA.
I don't. I don't like it.
Just no. But don't be a dick for me. Personally, if you're going to houses, be prepared to take your shoes off.
I thought you could say be prepared to take a shit.
No, but my son actually, we went to one of the, like display houses.
Yeah.
My son was about 2 or 3. Needed to use a toilet. So he had to take a bog, but luckily the water was working upstairs.
Oh, thank God.
I was like, because otherwise we're running out.
Because
we're running out of here.
I was on Reddit and looking through real estate horror stories, and the amount of people that do take a poo in the toilet and there's no water.
Yes.
And so one real estate agent said,
wouldn't you?
One real estate agent said they keep a jug of water in their car
for this purpose. But yeah, mine was with my shoes off because I remember going to inspect a house and like, you got to take your shoes off. And I mentioned this on the pod about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
There's a time in the ballet flats, and mine were not natural; they were synthetic. So I used to put talcum powder to absorb the smell. So as I took my shoes off, I left this trail like a Easter bunny throughout the house, and it had it was like a certain smell of the talcum powder. Like I think it had eucalyptus in it. So I leave this eucalyptus.
Nice.
Nice odor.
That's lovely.
But I was when you're not prepared to take your shoes off?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a new thing in the last 10 years again, that you have to take your shoes off to enter a house. Because I remember there was a period I didn't take off my shoes.
Yeah. No, because growing up we had to. We went to visitors, we always took our shoes off. But we don't really do it much anymore. But yeah, it's the worst if you've got something like that, or you've got the socks with the hole and your toes poking out.
Yeah.
Does not look
when
good
your
look.
big toes out.
Yeah.
It's like it strangles your toe.
Yes, it does.
It's really annoying. Chug out those socks. Actually, I had a friend who darned socks. So she posted on Facebook and she had holes in her socks and I think the term is darning them, and she darned her socks and posted on Facebook.
Good
Someone wrote, why bother? Go buy another. And she was like, because I wanted to darn my socks.
Just so I could say I darned my socks.
But the thing is, when you open your house for an inspection, it doesn't enter your head, but people can look through your stuff. Now, I went onto Reddit.
Yeah.
And I listened to this.
God.
So this real estate agent, they brought a client who went through the homeowner's drawers and then rearranged her personal toys by size. I wasn't in the room, but caught it on video. I dropped them as clients after the 4th complaint call after a day of showings. Evidently, they went through a lot of drawers.
Oh, wow.
So there are people, I reckon, like people are going to get a free-for-all through your house. They're going to open up your drawers, see what's in there. Some people are stickies.
Yeah. So I'm a sticky bee because I've been to an auction just to look at the house across the road, and it's very fun. It's very fun when you've got nothing involved.
Yes.
But I would never, even like, sometimes you open the wardrobe to see the size and you see the clothes. Like my instinct is like, oh, that's private. But I understand. But not everyone's like that.
Walking through a house that you don't want to buy, you have no interest, just having a sticky. That's like watching a footy match with no team that's yours. It's just stress-free.
Oh, it's so great.
Just having a watch, having a snack.
Yeah, and I told the real estate agent because he asked my number, and I said, I just say no, I'm just here having a sticky beak, and he was not like happy,
He drove all the way home in his Mercedes, Mez.
I know. Have a little cry in your Mercedes. You know what I also hate? The don't be a dick. I know this is part of their job. At an auction, you know how they mill around, because everyone's outside, and you've got the few agent representatives.
They're a team.
Yeah, they're like it's almost
like drones.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like an animal. What's like one that's sort of
a hunter?
Yeah, they're on the
like
prowl.
a hyena.
Yes. And then, if you are going to bid, they stick around and they're like, trying to get him to the bid more, which I understand.
It's a tactic.
It is a tactic, but it's like, get away from me.
Oh, when I sold my house, I've been talking about, and there was one real estate agent. So they had a team of real estate agents selling my house.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one that just kept putting his foot in his mouth and saying the most offensive things.
Huh.
And he put down the head real estate agent, and he must have been the head of that franchise. And he just looked at him and gave him the evil eye, like the bombastic side eye. And it's like, oh, if you're a real estate agent, just shut your trap.
Yes.
Like, just don't say anything that's offensive to the house. That's offensive to anyone selling the house, or tenant, blah, blah, blah. Stay professional, mate.
Yeah. Stay professional.
He had a big mouth. Oh, what about there are people that do steal when they go through your house. So there are a few that have been on Reddit where people stole plants. I'm get a clipping. Yeah. I always ask for a clipping though.
I've never asked for a clipping in my life because
I do.
Clipping is one of those things I'd have intentions but never do anything, and I know I will never do anything with it.
I just chuck it in some water and let the roots grow. Okay.
No, that's not my thing.
Back to don't be a dick at a real estate with a real
estate agent or real estate edition. I hate the cold calling when they knock on your door saying, "Oh, we've sold a few in the area." I hate that. But I remember when my husband at one point was interested in real estate, and they said, "Okay, your first
tycoon."
But to become a real estate agent, sort of between careers, and said one of the first things for the first few months you'll have to do that cold calling. So it's like a rite of passage.
Oh,
I hate it. But we had a young guy who probably looked early 20s, and as soon as I opened the door, he's like, I saw him, from real estate. He's about to open his mouth. I'm going, "No, sorry, I'm not looking to sell." And he's like, "Yeah, cool, I understand." So they would cop so much flack.
You have to have so much resilience just to keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, not for me.
Who opens the door and has a real estate agent cold calling and will go, "Yes,
I
yes."
did.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so it does work.
It does. So that's how it's funny.
I eat my words.
I was at my mum's house and my house was in another area. And that's how I met Larry. He was cold calling.
Wow.
And I thought, you know what? I am actually selling a house and do you want to come have a look? And
wow. So
we met. It was like fate. It's very much like fate.
Well, there you go. Well,
it works.
It does work.
So if you're a real estate agent, keep going because there's probably someone like me who's like, oh, yeah, why not?
Not like me that doesn't even let you get a word. I'd be like, no, thank you. Goodbye.
But it's like, but then if you're not looking to sell your house or even wanting to have your house evaluated, like, we'll give you a free valuation. Like, I don't want a free valuation.
Yeah.
I'm happy where I am. Yeah. That's right. Oh, my God. I had a neighbour and they said, we just bought the house. We just moved in. I just had my baby, did the nursery. He's like, do you want to sell your house and get together and, build some apartments? I'm like, no. I literally just moved in. I've just had a baby. Don't push your real estate ideas on me.
There is always someone that has his grand scheme of building and developing. Like, no,
mate.
No, thank you.
I've got this newborn, like a 2-week-old baby. I'm like, are you serious? No.
Well,
if you're after selling or buying a home,
don't come knocking on my door.
I'll take it.
Well, that concludes this week's show.
I've had a hoot, Miz.
Me too. Though last time you hear that sound that grates on your ears. Hello to all our new listeners, anyone watching on YouTube. Thank you for coming along our ride of the midlife, the midlife ride. And we really appreciate everyone watching and tuning in each week. It means the world to us.
It really does. And if you are and you haven't subscribed yet, give us a subscribe, follow us, like us, whatever you want. Just give us love.
We'll see you.
Until next week.
Bye.